Hello and welcome to another update video about Litecoin. Yeah, quite a bit of fireworks here on this chart. Definitely one of the winners today. I don't know if there were any fundamental news, but it's certainly the halving is coming up, but that doesn't really impact our analysis. Fundamentals like that impact sentiment, market sentiment, and that's exactly what we measure with our Elliott Wave method. So the idea is that Litecoin is still moving in this triangle. We have roughly a 17 to 20% gain since it reversed in our trend reversal area. And we must say that Litecoin reacted so nicely to several of these target areas recently. We had one here, which was for a possible long trade. Then we had a target here. I did take that off at the time now. In the meantime, oh no, target was here. Yeah, but we were expecting a pullback. Then I gave you that resistance area. Could have been a short into support. From here, well, trend reversal was expected in a C wave to the upside. And yeah, you know, it sort of worked out according to script. The thing is now I have 5 waves up off the low. Okay, so we need to get ready here for a possible rejection somewhere. It doesn't need it. The overall forecast is bullish, at least short-term bullish for Litecoin, yeah. It's now obviously achieved the 100 or reached the $100 level, right? I mean, when you take profits is up to you, but obviously if someone used this pullback zone at $82 to enter, it's never a bad idea to at least take some partial profits or at least move up the stop loss. So I've added a new micro count here, but first let's zoom out, take a look at what Litecoin is doing. If I go to the 4-hour chart, we can see that we still understand Litecoin to be in an Elliott Wave triangle, which peaked in a third wave here in February, then an A wave down, a B wave up, a C wave down, a D wave up, and a possible E wave down still to come. Based on this count, another pullback with a higher low in an E wave is at least expected, okay, and we need to consider it strongly, which would make sense. After such an increase, we likely see some profit taking, but the overall forecast is bullish with one more high to come. As long as 65.77 is holding, that is the invalidation point, and early breakouts are always possible, especially with a catalyst like the halving possibly coming up. So what is the breakout point that this triangle is not going to play out? So a direct breakout would be 103.50. I will not rule that out very clearly because despite the long sideways action, this could also be here another, let me see, within, I mean, it is possible that wave 4, for example, ended here, okay, and that this was a wave 1 to the upside, an A wave down, a B wave up, and a C wave down, so a 1-2 setup, which would lead to something much more bullish, but I intentionally kept expectations down a little bit. That would be super bullish. Again, in the short term, it doesn't make any difference because the focus for both scenarios is higher. It's just that in a direct breakout setup here, 1, A, B, C, wave 2, the third wave would break out directly and we would not need a deeper pullback here, yeah, in an E wave. It all depends on the 103.50 level. So here, the B wave high of the triangle, because if that's taken out, we have confirmation that the triangle breaks out into the expected direction. So I remain much focused on the triangle count because it also points eventually to the upside. And honestly, if we now see any kind of pullback here and it goes higher from there, it could be the E wave. E waves can be very short and shallow. Yeah, so it basically has now this D wave complete. It doesn't, honestly, it doesn't need to go any higher. It has done what it needs to do. It also reached target. Let's actually talk about, okay, what is a likely target range for this? First of all, we can do that by measuring the length of the A wave. Then we go to the low of the B wave, and we're looking for the 78.6 extension here as one relevant extension level. It's a bit too short normally for a C wave, but again, you know, it can't really go much higher because then it would get a direct breakout. So it's sort of where it needs to go to. It has also 5 waves to the upside. So we need to be ready for some kind of a pullback here, but probably overall still within a bullish scope. Yeah, it can't really go much higher or it will break out directly. But if we can also take, there's another way of measuring targets. We take the length of the B wave, we go to the low of the C wave, and then we're looking for the area around the 61.8 extension. So that was broken at $95, which means yeah, minimum expectations certainly fulfilled. I mean, it can always extend a bit higher, but minimum expectations are fulfilled. Now, the fact that it quite substantially broke above that level could actually indicate we're looking at a direct breakout, but we'll see. Risk management is important as always. So as you can see, we have a wave 1, we have a wave 2, we have a wave 3, a wave 4, and this wave 5 could be finished at any time. Yeah. But for now, obviously, there is no sign that it is finished. As soon as I see something, I'll update you, of course. But on the 15-minute chart, I mean, if you go 15 minutes, wave 4 might have ended here early today, and this is the wave 5 in the making. Yeah. Second, this shouldn't sit down here, should be here. So as you can see, in the wave 5 even, we have possible 5 waves nearly complete. Yeah, I mean, this is not, I'm not telling you it comes down now, but I'm telling you this is the point, the time to be watching. You could even add a small trend line here, which is not super reliable, but at least it will give you an idea of when this uptrend finishes. Okay, that's my update about Litecoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.